dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch.
Foodie's face made me laugh.
Smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
I kind of forgot I had her profile picture set as mine, and so when it popped up at the end of the good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Foodie has been in a moody today. I just watched her pulling rice out of her abaya, rage about Farrah fiasco, and FFG a little bit of no madness too. I watched her, I think, find chicken in her couch. I don't know. I was uploading clips as I was going back. Like, I came back at this time and she's like, oh, this is where the chicken went that you were looking for. And it looked like she pulled it out of her couch. Anyway, she ate a mountain of rice. Salah's sick still. She's in a moody. Did I already say that? Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much the summary of what happened. We're going to watch her rage a lot and we're going to talk a whole bunch of shit about her. Happy Friday. All right, let me say hi to you guys really fast. Sunshine, I haven't seen it. No spoilers. Oh, well, you're in for a treat. I want to show you guys some Amberlynn Reed stuff at first really fast, but that'll be pretty quick. She keeps pulling new foods out. Yes, Thimble. Hello, Navy Wife. Nicole, good to see you, gorgeous. We are profile picture twins. We are Moonface. Where have you been? I've missed you. Hello, Diane. Hello, Lily. Good morning. Dolly, Mrs. C, Fashionable, The Naughty Box. Hello, Violet. Penny, I think that's you. YouTube is effing me up with the names. Diane, I hope I said hello to you. Crypta, hello. Beverly, Joe, hi. Aluminum, Sniper. Happy Friday, Sniper. Yes, okay, so K4, you guys, is Penny. Her name just is different on YouTube because YouTube likes to fuck with us. Joe, I hope I said hi to you. I'm already forgetting who I already greeted, so if I greet you again, just go with it. Hello, Libra. Good to see you. Free the people. All right, I think Lori, hello. There was like 9 people already chatting before I got in here, and that kind of made me excited. Erin, hello, my gorgeous best friend. Rhonda, Life of an Angel Ma. I haven't seen you in a minute. How have you been, honey? Lena, or Lynn. I don't know why I called you Lena. Hello, Lynn. All right, please like the stream. Taylor Vaughn. Hello, gorgeous. Leah, is that you? Leah, I'm trying to remember your Callie. What's up with Chins today? She's a raging bitch. So what I do remember is the gaining ground. super chatted her and was using Foodie's stream to promote his exposes on Farah. Foodie falls for it every time. These people don't actually fucking care about Chantal. The Gaming Ground doesn't give a fuck about Foodie Beauty. He went into her live to be like, hey, watch me. And what I'm watching him do in real time is he's trying to bait Farah into go live and sniping him talking about her. And he's trying to be like, well, she's not sniping me, so it must be true. I don't think she wants to give him any attention. I don't think many people do. I could be wrong about that. Um, anyway, so Foodie fell for the bait and then just went going off on everybody. Anyways, okay, so Amberlynn Reed basically made a community post, you guys. You can read it on hers. We're going to skim over it really fast. But Alex the Shook said, new ALR, new ALR statement dropped. This reads like, I was just threatened with legal action and now I need to make a statement or else. Emily, oh Emily, forcing Amberlynn to make this statement will now make people believe whatever she says less. It was a whole thing. So friendly reminder, if you haven't been watching Amberlynn read stuff, she's been reading her journal and I guess exposing Tommy, but I feel like most of what she said people already knew about the oxygen tanks and the tumblers. Um, she's trying to paint it as I don't even fucking know anymore. I've lost track, okay? But what I do know is she's been going live exposing her into, or I think this was this morning. It was like 3 a.m. I got up to pee and I believe I saw it then. But she said, I need to address something that has become a topic of conversation online. As you may have seen, there has been a lot of discourse, I'm just going to read it, between myself and Emily in which feelings were hurt and emotions controlled. I want to clarify an important point that I think may have lost among the chaos. May have been lost among the chaos. Emily, to my knowledge or belief, has never intentionally caused someone's health to decline, nor has she ever intentionally caused someone to die. I swore just yesterday we were watching a clip where she said something about she wanted a 20-piece nugget, and Emily was like, how about 40? But okay. So Emily has never intentionally caused somebody to die. I do not believe she would ever want to cause somebody's health to decline or to die. Then why is she feeding them to death? She has always shown care regarding my health and has been a very caring person in that way. Any statement to the opposite effect does not align with what I believe about Emily at all. She has never deserved the kind of hate or accusations that have been happening in the last year and a half. Lastly, I want to remind my audience and the Reaction Channel audience that while the drama is entertaining to you, there are real people with real lives behind it. Do not make this worse for anyone involved. To do so is harmful, not helpful. These past few days have been extremely painful for the both of us, and I need everyone to know that I will be continuing to take some time to pause, reflect, and focus on moving forward in a healthier way. Thank you to everyone who's shown kindness and understanding during this time. She will not be taking time to pause or reflect. She'll be sitting in all the lol cow channels. That's what she does. That's what she does, okay? Maybe Emily threatened to sue her. What I do remember is Emily's dad is somebody important. I can't remember if he's not a governor, a mayor, maybe? I don't know. He's something. And what I do know is Emily's kinks and fetishes and stuff like that. When you're in the whole political field, I don't know, your family's sins get used against you. It just happens. Your cousin that you never met, the way they voted will be used against you. You know, what they've done in third grade will be used against you. So maybe Emily is threatening to sue her. Maybe. I don't watch enough of the Amberlynn stuff to know everything, but I do know that's a much drastic change. It's very dramatic, very drastic from what I just saw what I feel like was just last week. Anyways, really naughty, hadn't heard Breezy. Her dad was the fire chief. Oh, well, that's it. A fire chief. There you go. I think she threatened to drop video receipts. I thought Emily's dad. See, I had it in my head he was a mayor. He's a fire chief, but that's still very important. It is. He still wouldn't want his reputation ruined. But I guess it has nothing to do with that. Maybe Emily is going to drop receipts or expose her. At this point, I think they're both trash. I think they're both horrible people. And I don't believe shit. I guess is what I want to say. I don't believe shit. I don't feel sorry for Amberlyn Reed. She's not breaking up with Tommy, it sounds like. I swore she just told you, Aaron, just the other day that there was no chance of them ever getting back together. And then it kind of sounds like they are. Do you guys want to see other tweets or do you want to go right into what happened this morning? Because there's kind of a lot. I thought, yes, Moonface. FFG re-uploaded the original struck video and it got struck again. Are you serious? Somebody else's video was removed. I want to say it was Alabama Chapstick. And I think her thumbnail was a stripper foodie. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure I retweeted something about it. You're up for anything? Good. Me too. It's hard to sue you. The ankle was struck too? Oh my gosh. Emily has an Amber BPD meltdown with no pants on video. Evidently, she shared it with Rachel Reacts. And then this stuff. Okay, hold on. There was something else about Emily selling videos of Amberlyn. I swear I had a tweet on it, but I don't know where it is at this point. Something came out. It's somewhere on my Twitter. We'll eventually get to it, but something came out that Emily was sending, or allegedly, this is all allegedly, Emily was selling videos under Walnuts Games, I think it was called, and something about I just uploaded a video of Amber trying to get into my truck for $7.99. It'll be up for 24 hours. Have you guys heard that too? Oh my gosh, Moonface, thank you so much. I missed you all. I'm back from a week at Disney World. We walked 30,000 steps a day. Foodie and Amber couldn't make it through the parking lot. It's a lot of walking. It is. I bet you had so much fun, though. Please tell me you got mouse ears. I love you. Thank you so much for the super chat. And we missed you too. FFG is out for blood. She's mad. I thought I saw a tweet of her threatening something that somebody's going to have to bail her out of jail this weekend or something. I don't know. I kind of want to see what happens. I'm not saying I want her to be bailed out of jail, but I want to see her let Foodie Beauty have it. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't like FFG, okay? I want to see her give it to Foodie. All right, you want to see a Jordy clip? Why did I even ask that? Of course we want to see a Jordy clip. And then I promise we'll get into the Foodie Beauty fuckery from this morning, okay? I say that, and then I'm going to see another tweet that I want to read first. But anyways, oh, silly, it's Lily said, Foodie Beauty's lesbian art. Let's not forget. Brought to you by Oh Lordy, it's Jordy. Give it a rewatch around 2:43. Okay. I hope this is just a clip. No, it's to Jordy, but I can't watch a 2-hour and 43-minute live stream right this second. Oh, good, it's just a clip.
Probably. I think I would be a Mac Daddy. I don't hate. I love pussy. Smelly and everything. I don't care. I don't mind a little sweat. I don't like a vagina to taste like soap. I want it to taste like vagina. I want it to taste like friggin' vagina. I want it to smell like vagina. I like the smell of vagina. I like vagina. I like being bisexual. I love sex.
I don't know what I thought this clip was. I wasn't expecting this. Happy Friday. Good morning.
Piggy, you are the GOAT for putting these clips together. Oh my goodness.
I don't want to hear it again because I was I wasn't distracted, but I was like, what the fuck?
Probably.
But how do you go from this, everything she says, to now she's completely straight? A Naughty Box, I think you just said that show she'll eat anything. True.
I think I would be a Mac Daddy. I don't hate. I love pussy. Smelly and everything. I don't care. I don't mind a little sweat. I don't like a vagina to taste like soap. I want it to taste like vagina. I want it to taste like friggin' vagina. I want it to smell like vagina. I like the smell of vagina. I like vagina. I like being bisexual. I love sex.
Yeah. Oh, there's my baby.
Piggy,
Now to my other
you
one.
are the goat for putting these clips together. Oh my goodness.
Hold on, if you don't like vaginas that taste like soap, how come you would cake yourself in all that coochie spray?
I don't know about y'all, but when I have some good cunnilingus, I don't want it to taste like body wash. I want it to taste like Snatch. If I'm gonna go in on some Snatch, I want it to taste like Snatch. I love being bisexual. I love it. I love it so much. I just love being bisexual. I want to take a woman out. You think I'd be a Mac Daddy? You think I'd be a Butch Queen? Picture me diving headfirst into some Snatch. God, I would love that. Just love fucking being bisexual. That was the perfect unpause to that.
Maybe she is really still a lesbian, and that's why she doesn't have a problem with Salon his missing peen. Huh. Anyways, let me say hi. I just saw a few more people come in, and I don't know if I said hi to you in the beginning. I didn't. If I didn't, I'm so sorry, and I hope you're still here. Fashionable Cindy, hello. Gloria, hey, good to see you. I think I missed Rude Bunny. Hi. Marzipan Mandy. All right, let's keep going, you guys. Well, that was quite the way to start the day. I was gonna never mind. We're gonna move on and pretend like that never happened. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Fondue said, so the super chats, AdSense, and merch pushing wasn't enough for you. No, are there comments under this? Oh, lucky for you guys, there aren't. I was about to expand on what I wanted to say, but I have to remember that this is YouTube, and I can't be as visually disgusting and descriptive as I want to be. So the super chats, AdSense, and merch pushing wasn't enough for you tonight, huh? Gotta shove a cameo grift in on top of it, you greedy cow? You will burn all your pay pig bridges for being greedy, and when you really need it, you're gonna be out of luck. So, on top of the 10K she asked for, she also wants you to purchase a cameo from her so she can eat some more. She says, Witch Cackle, Halloween is fast approaching, and I will be in Canada this year, and I'm too excited to bees on my favorite day. Get a cameo now and don't delay, because every cameo bought by supporters and spooky bees, yay. Oh, fuck off, lady. Can you continue to wear that mask, though? Everywhere you go. That would be great. Apparently the hijab's coming on, guys. I have so many clips to show you, but hold on. First, I have to cough, and I'm going to be distracted until I do it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, wait. Hello? Okay. Tickle from the throat removed. We can continue on this stream. More Amberlynn talk. Kelly says you wanted us to hate her a few days ago. No matter what you say, we know your words are lies. Don't forget, you read us your journals, and that was proof a few days ago. That was proof that Emily was an awful person who was definitely a feeder and wanted her to gain weight and eat 40 nuggets, yada, yada, yada. She's awful. She's abusive. She's cold. She doesn't pay enough attention to her. She works. I don't know. Today, she would never say a bad thing about her, and Emily would never do anything to hurt anybody. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck it. Oh, this is it, you guys. This is the tweet. So Carrie Lynn posted this and said, people seem to be confused. Yes, Girl World, I was the one that posted the insane thread about Cookie Gate and Amberlynn Reed having multiple videos made and sold by Walnut, allegedly scamming. But the leakers DEF said M filled ALR struggling to get in and out of her truck. Okay, it says Premiere. Amber attempts to get inside my truck. Bet yes, she tips the passenger side. $7.99, only 24 hours to see her smile and struggle. Wow. And then it says, watch it go down. And then there's a link. but she didn't want anybody to be unhealthy. She doesn't want anybody to die. She is nothing but respectful, but you can watch Amberlyn Reed make the side passenger seat tip for $7.99. Wow. Wow. And to think Amber keeps going back to that. She keeps choosing that. Somebody who's making fun of her and degrading her in so many ways, right? And making a profit off of her struggles. Yikes. Shout out to my amazing boyfriend if you're listening. When I read things like that, it makes me so grateful for the relationship I'm in. That like the person doesn't want to see me dead. They don't want to see me eat myself to death. They want me to be happy and healthy and live another day. And they would never upload anything like that of me struggling to do anything. So shout out to you, boyfriend of the year. You should win an award. I was having the Dave Matthews Band concert this morning, and it was rudely interrupted by Foodie Beauty. So let's just get into the clips. I know we had a super long stream yesterday, and I'm worried this stream isn't going to be as long, but maybe if I yap enough, it will be. But if it's short, we could do a long stream tomorrow, okay? So if you are wondering who Dave Matthews Band is and you've been living under a rock, you can have the best concerts of your life without actually going. But I do highly recommend you seeing him in concert because it's just amazing. But anyways, his songs are like a million years long, and every second is amazing. I was listening to Tripping Billies. Then I was listening to The Warehouse, and I was cha-chaing around my room. I had a really good time. And you have to do the woos at the beginning. If you don't do the woos, you're not fully listening to the song. And then I was listening to marching, and then Foodie was live. I was a little bitter. I was really having of my life. Okay, so she interrupted my concert to be a ragey looking bitch. She didn't strike FFG, she said, and we all know what she really looks like. Oh, and she's hungry. So there's parts that start off slow, but don't you worry, she really gets into it in a few clips, okay? I'm going to speed her up. Pay attention to the chat as always, because sometimes there's things going on and I forget to put it in my captions. So there's that. Hopefully you guys didn't move and you can, this is full screen.
I'll just have something small that's like healthy so it doesn't upset my stomach. Nobody
I
cares.
hate to break I mean, I guess this is a spoiler. She doesn't have anything healthy. She has a feast of grease.
But the haters, right? Whatever. They probably thought it was like a huge aha moment. I don't care. You didn't see the hijab slip, Tracy? It's like all over YouTube.
Oh, my audio's crackling when I talk. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. We're going to try something else. Hold on. Want to connect AirPods, egghead. All right, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Tracy is everywhere. Tracy came into his live yesterday. Okay, hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Tell me if I'm too loud. We hear you. Okay, now I just have to try something else out. Oh, come on. I'm seeing if I have sound, like if I'm gonna play something, if I can actually hear it. Nope, I can't. Can you hear it? I can't hear it. All right, let me try one more thing. Oh man, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Oh wait, now it's. Oh no. Ha! Now I can't turn it off. Goodbye. All right, I think we're back in business, you guys. It sounds good. Having a rough day. No, I apparently I am too. I don't know. I can never not have a tech issue of some sort. I'm just not one of those people that are lucky and gets great audio and a great stream all in one. It seems like I have to pick one. Anyways, okay, I forgot what we were even looking at, to be honest with you. So, because I am so badly ADHD and so unmedicated for it. All right, so she interrupted my concert. Now I remember the bitch interrupted Dave Matthews Band. To be a ragey took looking bitch, she didn't strike FFG, she says. All right, so this is kind of where the rage begins, but it's slow and just builds up more and more and more. And then even when she's fed, it's not enough, okay? So let me start it over and off we go. Hello? There we
I
go.
have to take care of myself before travel day, especially like I didn't eat. I took insulin. Like I have to really be careful.
Did you hear it? Hold
I'll
on.
just have something small that's like healthy, so it doesn't upset my stomach.
Before we continue,
Nobody
did you hear anything I said before, or it was just crunchy and you could make out what I said?
cares with the haters, right? Whatever. They
It's
probably
always
thought
a
it was like
wild
a huge
ride.
aha moment. I don't care.
Always.
You didn't see the hijab slip, Tracy? It's like
All
all over
over.
YouTube. Whatever.
You heard me? Okay. Just crunchy. Okay, Joe.
I know. And what if it was like somebody who really was like affected by it? Like they just don't care about other people.
Okay. I'm already, I guess, in a mood. I wasn't, but now I'm feeling spicy. This fucking bitch wants us to feel bad that we were sharing her bald, greasy head. Can I tell you why I don't personally feel any type of way about it other than joy every time I share it? And oh, believe me, every single clip I shared of her, well, not every single, but like 7 out of 10 clips today, I posted her picture underneath the clips. And I would hashtag Muslima, hijabi, Syria, because for one thing, I'm a petty ass bitch. But this is one of the reasons why I don't fucking care. Do you know Foodie was friends with Hakate? Hakate, who spread my nudes around with Busy Little Bee and then edited a poop mark on my ass. And I'm supposed to feel sorry that her bald head is showing? Like, Foodie was making fun of my nudes that were going around, shouting out Isaac Guest, all these things, but I'm supposed to feel bad about her bald head. Pardon me, I will share it fucking more. For the next 48 hours, it's gonna be Foodie's bald ass head everywhere.
I know, you've seen me every single way. Like, I don't care at
She
this point.
does, Nicole.
I didn't strike anybody, and I can prove that even on my strike list. I haven't striked anybody in a while.
Okay, so why don't you prove it? Because people's videos are going down. Lives, reactions. It's too big of a coincidence, right?
Hi, baby.
It's okay, Naughty Box. to be fair, Hecate doesn't like me, and it's not like she owes me anything, right? Like, she doesn't owe some allegiance to me. But I think as a sex worker who preaches about women's safety and rights and yada, 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 she wouldn't share around women's nudes. But what do I know? What do I know?
Hi, baby.
She does, Gloria.
Yeah, I could go for a.
Hecate's so smart, too. This is what I will say about her. She's fucking smart. She can talk for 12 hours at a time and keep people entertained. But she does really stupid shit sometimes.
Friggin'. What would I eat right now? Cheeseburger would be good. Like fries. Puts in. Yeah,
Lydia,
I'm not. I
hey.
don't care at all.
Hecate used to be cool, but she started snapping at everyone. Well, I didn't know
I
about the
was
nude
just,
stuff.
and then I was just like, it was an accident, you know? Like,
This part, sorry.
imagine. I don't know where they're coming from.
It's so noisy where you live.
Over there.
I'd be anxious.
You're eating a nashi?
I lived in a city at one time where the police going over my head would put me to sleep at night. And now I live in a city where it's so fucking quiet. Like, you hear parrots, you hear the peacocks, you hear a lot of nature. And if you do hear a helicopter, like, it's like, I don't know, it's not like every minute, right? But like, I know some people can't choose where they live, right? But I'm just saying, what's living where Foodie is with like sound, constant gunshots, somebody singing a prayer, like constant, would you get anxious? Some of us can't do a whole lot of stimulation. I think I would rage all day. I kind of get why she's ragey. I'm not justifying it, but I feel like I would be in a bad mood 24/7 in Syria. Like, there would not be one good day for me having to fetch my own water and not being able to shower twice a day if I wanted to. Um, and then I don't really want to be in a place where a Portos doesn't exist. That sounds like actual hell to me. All right, I'm looking in my comments before we move on. JM said, "Oh, honey, you do care. That is why you deleted it so fast and faked a laugh when you saw it. Otherwise, you would have kept this stream up. Rule number one." I love Friends. I feel like I don't get to watch a whole lot of it, but if I did, that would be an amazing day. It's just funny. The song is amazing. The song builds you up for the rest of the show. Friends is a good time. Libra said, "I don't think she knows what healthy is." No, no. Seattle said she's always hungry. Is it always? Dave's World said some of her Beezers gives her tips like she's a damn child, reminding a 41-year-old woman to wash her hands. So weird. It is weird. Everybody should know that you should wash your hands, right? When you go out in public and you touch things, you should, well, if you don't have hand sanitizer on you to do that, um, you should do that, and then you should go home and wash your hands. If you use the restroom, you should wash your hands. Before you prepare food, you should wash your hands. If you're cleaning your bathroom, as soon as you're done, you should wash your hands. I don't know who needs to hear that, but washing your hands saves you from getting so much more sick, I feel like. And you just want to be clean, right? You don't want everybody's germ. You don't know where other people's hands have been. I don't know. I'm germophobic compared to how I used to be. And I'm not even really germophobic. Like, I like to walk around my backyard barefoot. Um, I do like to wash my hands, but like now I more wash my hands than ever. I don't know. I feel like when you have kids too, like, you're more aware. But do you ever think about the shit you used to do? Like, I used to put a dollar bill up my nose. If you know, you know. But like now to think of that, like, I don't even like carrying money on me. I never get money back. I never get cash back. I never stop by the ATM and just have dollar bill, like, well, it wouldn't be dollar, but I never have like cash on me. I think it's dirty and disgusting. Money is gross to me. But at one point I was putting money up my nose. Anyways, Ragey took looking. Sylvie said she's ugly, fat, and lazy. Love that for her. think about it. Can you say one positive thing about Chantal? Try really, really hard. Is there something that you think that she does well? Do you really like how she eats? Do you really like how she farts? Do you really admire the way she seals? Please do tell. I'm genuinely curious. Lily, his nickname, I call him Mr. Bing, Chandler Bing. I love it. So, trauma, hey, so way back in the day, I used to bartend, and we used to count money, and we were like liquor thumbs. I'm gonna throw up. Oh no. No, cool, that's cute. If I ever met him, I would have to ask as well. His nickname, I call him. All right, let me make sure. I really think Salah's on a blog saying he's sick so he doesn't have to kiss her or touch her. Maybe that's it. Okay, if you were stuck with her because of an arrangement and she was always in the mood, but you just weren't attracted to her, would you fake sick? I would always have a headache. Every single day I would have a headache. So this is Chantal. The nudes came out. I think we're gonna get into her rages. I said, someone get her a Snickers. Good lord. I feel like we're flying by this stream, so if for some reason it's done really fast, we'll just go on an adventure and look at other things I posted on Twitter because I guarantee if I go back in time a few days, there's some really good tweets there. All right, so she didn't get a Snickers. She ended up getting, I think, KFG. I don't know. The chicken looked really small in her hands. I've never seen such tiny chicken. She had chicken, rice. I think she ate a thread or a hair.
These people need therapy, not want. Feels good telling people off, doesn't it?
She always says everybody needs therapy. I want to see something right now. Press 1 if you're in therapy. I'm going to press 1. How come everybody needs therapy but her? And the majority of us are in therapy because we want to be productive members of society and show up for our family, and we want to heal from past traumas, and we don't want to put onto our children what we've been through, right? So everybody's working on themselves but her, but yet we need to be in therapy. Look at all the
I
ones.
have zero
Look at
kids.
all
I'm
the
responsible for
ones.
myself. Yep.
Therapy's amazing.
He's pretty happy in Syria.
Therapy and meds. It'll save your life in so many ways. If you're scared to start therapy, don't be a foodie beauty. It'll change your life. It hurts at first to look at things. It does. But there's growth in that pain. And 6 months from when you start, you'll look back and you'll realize how far you've come. And you just start feeling better about yourself. I don't know, because you're not carrying around the weight of the world. You're talking out your deepest, darkest secrets or traumas or whatever else with somebody else, and then you don't carry it throughout your day. It just feels so different. It does. Good trauma.
Yeah, I think so too.
My daughter does
I don't feel
therapy.
guilty about shit. I just find it stupid when people comment that kind of thing. Like, it's so stupid. Like, nobody is responsible for the happiness of anyone else. And furthermore, Pete was extremely happy living with me up until I got in that abusive relationship.
He was so happy living with you that he wanted to take himself out of the game.
The early villa days were awesome. And if we live together again, it will be fun again. So.
She was buffering a lot. And then that's when I would get distracted and scroll. I'm sorry.
Which one? About the lady going to the bathroom? I saw that one. Tim Hortons kind of sucks. They've been sucking kind of for a while. Yeah.
Somebody says, thankfully, Dom is in jail from what I know, so that's off the table. Isn't he out of jail?
Yeah, I saw that big Korean. I said, I hope that doesn't happen to me. Imagine.
So it'll take you a while. Yeah.
Oh, there's like a cabinet thing here.
That part too. When you start therapy, it takes a minute to build trust with the person. But the more you go, the more you open up.
No, Pete's is depressed. Even he's worse depressed now than when we were first at the villa. What?
Violet!
Yeah. I have 0 kids. I'm responsible for my. I have to take care of myself before travel day, especially like me for enabling. They can
I don't know why I was jumping around. I'm sorry.
suck it. I don't care what they say. Like
Someone
honestly,
said Pete isn't depressed, he's just poor.
it's so stupid. He was depressed before me. He was depressed since high school, since I've known him. So, and when he's with me, at least we do things. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I just remember when you lived together, you would take him out to make content out of him, like when you convinced him he was trans and he needed to buy a dress. I remember that, and then you would drag him around to eat, and he never looked happy. And then you would torture him every time you were drunk and high. Yeah, it sounds like he had a great time with you. For the people said he's out of jail. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pizza's lazy, that part too. I believe he's
And
depressed.
by the way, human beings, especially adults, have free will to do whatever they want. Yes, that's right.
Christina said if Pizza's depressed, it's his responsibility to get on meds and get therapy. It isn't Chantal's job, although she would help with appointments if he asked. How come you can't say a word about her in his chat, but we can talk about his depression and hers?
Sorry, Luke, but yeah. I haven't
Funny!
been physically in Pete's life for 3 years. So who's to blame for his depression now? Like, unreal. Stuck in the room eating rice. Yeah, if he moves, he gets a much nicer private place, um, a kitchen, home cooked meals,
Home cooked
like
meals!
get to go out and do things, someone to go to Comic Con with. Like,
Oh,
what? He doesn't even like.
you mean someone to drag around Comic Con?
He's not living his life now, and I ruined his life. Okay.
I don't know. I think it's fucked up. I don't even like Pete's, but I don't like that nobody can say a word about you on his channel or in his chat, but his depression is fair game to yours. That seems a bit fucked up. You're a terrible friend. Terrible friend. Leave Pete's alone, Thimble said. Also, I know plenty of people who aren't rich or financially kind of struggling who aren't depressed. I feel like there's some people who don't have much and they're happier than people with millions. I didn't like that. He's not depressed, he's just poor. I believe he's depressed. If you sat in a room all day with no human interaction, well, maybe that would be heaven for some people, but he doesn't see the outside world. He doesn't get any vitamin D. He sits. That's it. I would be depressed too. I don't think people realize how much we need to feel the sunshine and breathe fresh air. And even though I don't really like to people, it's still important to see other people, right? It is. I've been rich and I've been poor, but I've learned that it doesn't really affect me. I don't care about money or material shit. I have fancy stuff, but I didn't go out of my way for it. I feel like I could be happy, rich or poor, as long as I have my family. It doesn't matter if I'm on a house and on a hill or if I'm in a box by the sea, like, you know, as long as I could still see my parents and my sister, even though we get on each other's nerves, I look forward to her calls where she asks if she can borrow my dishwasher. Or if I can wash laundry for her because she doesn't have time. Like, I look forward to that stuff, right? I look forward to us doing stuff with the kids, whether it's just getting donuts on a Sunday with them and going on a walk or whatever else. I need obviously my family. That's a huge part of my happiness. And it wasn't always like that. I used to be the person I'm like, I could stand my mom. I can't stand it. And like now, I love mornings with her. I love talking to her in the morning. I don't know. I help her get ready for work a lot. She stops by. I make her coffee. I'll make her a lunch. Things like that. I don't know. I look forward to that. I'd be depressed without that. I take high dose of vitamin D monthly and it helps for better mood and more energy. It's supposed to help with your medication, right? Too. Like if you take an antidepressant, I heard that it helps absorb it better or it works better. I don't know. I could have that wrong. Libra, if you're still in here, please let me know. She's just jealous because she doesn't have that kind of relationship with her family, and she never will because she fucked them over 18 different ways to Sunday. Yeah, and here's the thing too, like family, I feel like because your blood, like you forgive, right? I fucked my family over a lot. I've stolen from my family. I've betrayed them. I've embarrassed them, humiliated them. I've brought shame onto them. And they didn't trust me for a long time, right? Like they would have never trusted me with the keys to their houses. They would have never in a million years. Today, I have the keys. They trust me alone in their homes. But it took time. It took time. So family does forgive and you can get trust back, but it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. I feel like it took me years. Hold on, you guys, 1 second, really fast. My phone is going to die. And I look at you guys from my phone. So let me plug you in and then we'll continue the foodie stuff. All right, let me run back to my spot. There we go. She needs Pete's as a gopher. She's a caregiver. She is a caregiver. Yeah, she doesn't want to do all these things for him. She needs him to blow dry her fupa. I don't remember if there was comments here. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember to look in them because there were some really good comments. Um, I just said fat right here. I don't remember what happened, but I'm assuming it's fat. Let me see if I could go full screen. Sometimes it lets me, sometimes it says a big fuck you.
I smell food. Let's go chase it down. I smell food. Let's go chase it down.
Okay, I so badly want to drag her, and I do still think it's fat. But is there anything that you would run out of your house for? Every once in a while, me and my daughter get in the mood for street corn, and so when the guy comes down the street, we'll run out for that. We will, because I mean, he makes it, he books it around town. He's pretty fast. So every once in a while, on a Saturday, we'll run outside for that. But I don't typically just smell food and chase it. How about you? Do you chase the ice cream truck? I only have 2 family members left, my daughter and my boyfriend that lives in another country that my passport doesn't allow me to visit. But family doesn't necessarily just have to be blood related, right? Some people like have had friends since they were children, and that's their sister. Not everybody, this is what I understand too. People lose family members, and not everybody has a good family, right? Not everybody has it. So you build it with how you build family how you can. There's people who have friendsgivings instead of a Thanksgiving, they get together with their friends and do that. Um, and I think that's beautiful. And we're your family, Kez. Some antidepressants in UK say do not drink grapefruit juice. I'm not sure why. I've seen that, and I feel like there was it a blood pressure medication. I feel like back in the day, I was on high blood pressure medication when I was in addiction. I never took it. But I feel like on the label it said do not drink grapefruit juice or something. I could have that wrong, but I remember I have a memory. Oh no. Yeah, I don't need you to play again. No.
I smell food. Let's go chase.
We know you're hungry. So she puts on the red lipstick. I was starting to screen record this. I don't remember why I stopped. But anyways, the red lipstick goes on and the raging begins. Okay. I need you guys to see this. And have we ever decided if this is mold on her walls or is it bullet holes? She was sucking her fingers and it was grossing me out. See, when I used to wear lipstick, I don't now. I really don't. I don't bother. I have a tinted lip balm. Actually, I have multiple tinted lip balms, and that works for me. I do have a Kylie Jenner lipstick, but I haven't used it in forever. Anyways, I'm saying this to say when you put on lipstick, yes, you do the finger thing so it's not on your teeth, but typically your hands are clean, right? Foodie does not wash. So I find it very disgusting that she's sucking her fingers. She did a whole lot of this. When she was eating, she was in fact sucking her fingers in a hijab. She is so unfortunate looking. I know I say this a lot, but if this is what I had to come home to, I would stop coming home. I get why he stays gone. I mean, he's sick and he's still been staying gone. He sounds horrible. I believe he's sick. She probably gave him whatever he has. Botulism. When I put lipstick on, I look like I look to stand out and try to look low key because I'm engaged and have a child. Plus, I'm always kissing my cats and my daughter. Yeah, I like light colors. It annoys me when it gets everywhere. It does. It does. And then when it's not perfectly in the corners of my mouth, I know it's not supposed to be, but it drives me crazy when there's like color and then it looks all pale. So then I just don't bother. Tinted lip balm is the place to be. And when you kiss people, it doesn't get everywhere. All right, let's look in the comments really fast. I didn't even read the caption to this. I think they called her a pig or a whore. Okay. Foodie Beauty, we're going to get a pig rage today. She is hungry and seething. She was in a rotten mood. Wookie Lover said, I thought he was taking her somewhere today. That was the impression. I thought so too, but when Strawberries asked during her live towards the end, I think she said, are we going to Damascus today? And Foodie was like, not today, Strawberries. Like all offended that she asked. Well, Foodie was pressuring Salah yesterday to go out today when he was sick. I remember he said he just wanted to sleep and seal, and she's like, no. Dave's World said every dirty finger went into her mouth. Ew. Frosty Toe said, I've never really understood why she puts on the red lipstick, only to wipe it off to eat minutes later or smear off. Is the red lipstick her sort of battle armor? Well, when she puts it on, we know we're gonna get a rage. It's like she puts it on to be a bitch. She has to know it doesn't look good on her. Maybe she thinks it does. Oh gosh. I could hear her in my head making this sound. She was talking about Cuba Rage during this live. She said that she's a horrible drunk and she will never drink again. So I guess we'll see what happens in Canada. We'll see if she drinks again. Arizona Shores is coming back. Yeah, lip stain or nothing. I will never wear anything that feels sticky again. It's annoying. Like lipstick stays on cups. It doesn't matter how many times you put it through the dishwasher, the lipstick stays. I don't know. It's so annoying. Lipstick is just annoying to me. But you know what? There's makeup lovers who it's an art to them. And I respect that. I've never had the talent. Maybe if I was really good at makeup, I would want to sit around and doing it. But I feel like I make myself look odd. Oh no. Some people could wear a face full of makeup and I look like a hairband. I don't know, like I should be in a hairband without the hair. Does that make sense? Have a fantastic hello, Ma, good to see you. I feel like she will drink again because there's no one to stop her. That part too. Her rager red lippy. All right, let's get into more clips. So she says Farrah isn't worth her time and shouts out the gaining ground. And this is where shit hits the fan, okay? So I couldn't see the gaining ground chatting in there, but we do have screenshots. Somebody else could see him and he posted that. But I could see his super chat. She says Farrah isn't worth her time, but ends up raging about her in a few more clips. But this is where she tries to play it cool.
Thank you, Sealy. Takes a long time to try to get like that.
Let me restart it.
I saw Farrah saying you're the gaining ground. Yeah, she's just mad. Like, he did a huge expose yesterday. The gaining ground. You guys should go check it out. She's not worth my time. Like, honestly, I can't be bothered.
I have a question. If we're supposed to believe Farrah is a Kiwi farmer, like the gaining ground wants us to believe, then maybe she was right about who YouTube Lover is and everything else. I mean, if we're to believe she's a Kiwi farmer.
I really don't care what she thinks about me. If just existing bothers people, I mean, hey, I'm doing something right. If you're a gamer, it's impossible, yeah. I don't know. I'm just...
Gloria said, I was at Farrah's. Gigi is trying. He is, and he thinks that he's really doing something. But the more he's screaming about it and the more she's keeping her cool, It just makes him look like a lying asshole. It does.
You know,
And then running to Chantal's chat to try to stir up Farrah. Like, it's ridiculous.
right, Christina. Love your attitude. Thank you, Seely. Takes a long time to try to get like that.
Hey,
I
person.
need to refresh again. I'm not always like that, Seely. Sometimes things bother you, but really, Nick?
Nikki Naxi. Okay. I thought that this person was a gaining ground alt account, and I still kind of think this way because they were just fangirling over gaining ground. Oh my God, I love the gaining ground. He emails me every year for my birthday. Such a great guy.
Nicky Nack? Yeah, he's a nice guy. He can call things out like about me without being disrespectful and insulting. Like he's an intelligent, normal person.
Okay, but he uses busy little bee to get info. If he's so intelligent, why doesn't he look into anything she's claimed? Like, she lies about everybody because she's jealous her channel has never taken off. So she attaches herself to Farrah or me. I think right now she's obsessed with Rosie. And I'm not saying I'm at the level of these people. I'm just saying, like, busy little bee will obsess over somebody and then she lies. Like, she shares nudes of people, to try to spread more of her agenda. And we're supposed to believe that Gaining Ground is such an intelligent guy. He can't even look into what his friend Busy Little Bee says.
Thank you, Teardrop.
Yeah, Lydia, right? I don't know. This whole thing was embarrassing. And like I said, Gaining Ground just keeps going, Farrah, snipe me. Snipe me if what I'm saying isn't true. Snipe me. And then because she's not sniping, he's trying to show that as proof that what he's saying must be facts. So these are her big plans in Canada. Wait, I didn't look in the comments. So was Farrah sniping this as it was going down?
That's not fair.
Her big plans in Canada, you guys. She wants to go to Spirit Halloween and to a pumpkin patch. That's what people paid $10,000 for. So let me go full screen. I don't know if she realizes that all of us can go to a Spirit Halloween or a pumpkin patch. We don't need to pay somebody else to go for us.
Yeah. You like seeing me? I'll be home for Halloween. And Halloween, my plan is, I want to go to Spirit Halloween. I want to get my nails done. I want to try the new Burger King meal. Yes.
Do you travel
And
to a place to eat Burger King?
in the evening, I want to do like a pumpkin patch or something spooky.
You
I
are
don't
the
know.
pumpkin patch, though. No need to go to one.
Like for me, what I've been doing to, hold on, I'll refresh. For me, what I do, to just keep my,
I don't know.
you
She's
like
going to say
seeing
what she does to keep her mind busy is she thinks about what she's going to take to Canada. She packs. She thinks of what she needs over in Canada, and that's what she does to keep herself busy. She definitely doesn't go live 6 times a day to beg for money. Okay, Alabama Chapstick said, I have been retrained and rehabilitated, Foodie Beauty. I'll never compare you to a possessed ventriloquist dummy from an obscure 1970s film. Forgive my nerdy ass. This is what she was mad over? Where did I see a stripper? I could have swore Alabama's Chapstick's thumbnail was a stripper, Foodie. Maybe it was. This is just a clip from the video, it looks like. This is what made Chantal mad, you guys. I might have to change my profile picture on StreamYards to this. Can somebody do me the favor of taking a screenshot of this? Please send it to me. I am such a bitch, and I know it, and I love it sometimes. Not all the time, but there's times where I want to be so petty, and it's just such a good time. So, anyways, I will be switching my profile picture to that. I love her too. All right, and what happened here? Oh, nice work. Oh, look at she completed her training. Everybody, round of applause for Alabama. She's been rehabilitated. Did you get a certificate? I hope you did, Alabama, for your hard work. Congratulations. Oh, yes, someone sent it to me already. Thank you. Thank you. It's so scary. I remember one time in a rehab I was in, they took us to like this ventriloquist dummy show at a church, and I thought it was the most terrifying thing. Like there was people laughing and having a good time, and I was so scared. I was so scared. They're very scary. I blame Goosebumps for my fear of them. That's what I do. I blame Goosebumps. R.L. Stein. So Foodie says she's planning on staying single. She's not going to date women. She's not going to date dudes. Nope, she doesn't want the heartache. She'll just pay for sex. Okay, she didn't say that last part, but if I was a betting woman, I would bet money that she will be sleeping around in Canada again.
I want peace. You can't have total peace if you're in a relationship.
Yes, you
There's
can.
emotional turmoil no matter how happy you are as a couple. I don't want to deal with that.
If you're happy, how is there emotional turmoil? You haven't been in a happy relationship. That's kind of sad.
You know?
Gonorrhea bees.
No women
Andy,
either. No.
hey Kelly.
Men suck. Dear God.
Trauma, are you okay? I'm sorry.
I don't want to deal with your bullcrap anymore.
Is that what Salah plays for you on the keyboard? Anyways, you know she's gonna be with somebody. She can't be single. She craves attention. She craves paying for people's time. She's weird. She loves paying for sex because nobody will sleep with her otherwise. She says when she first saw Natter, he looked like a crackhead. And I just have to play this just because. Let's go full screen. Somebody says, remember when you told us something along the lines of like you told us you looked like a crackhead?
It is work, YouTube lover. It's just that it's like rewarding, right? Because love is a strong feeling. It keeps people together regardless of the hardships.
Thank you, Nicole.
Oh, somebody got married. And then whenever somebody, um, an Adonis, not first, the first day I met him, I was like, he looked like a crackhead. But then we spent like all day and night together, and then he grew on me, unfortunately, with lies.
He grew on her. He couldn't get rid of her.
It is work.
Didn't she tell us? Oh my gosh, he was like a professional soccer player. I could have swore that's like a memory ingrained into my mind, and maybe I imagined it, but I could have swore she told us he was a professional soccer player, and then it turned out he was like a dishwasher on a cruise ship or something. They're not getting divorced now. They don't act like it. She's back to saying they're separating. She doesn't use the divorce word now. Like a fungus. She did. Oh, he pissed her off. I see. Yes. Okay. And this is where I started getting petty and posting her picture and using certain hashtags. Anyway, she says part of her wants to remove the hijab, but she will wear it for now. She's not wearing it there. She's sitting around in lingerie, and there's children around. All right. Play, motherfucker. It's going to argue with me. I have a feeling. Oh,
It looks pretty decent.
so what I do know, she's talking about her
Thanks,
ponytail.
Hardly. No, I can't show you, especially not now. I have to, like, even if I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the hijab, honestly, Part of me does want to remove it, and a part of me doesn't know if I can. Part of me doesn't, part of me does. But especially in Syria, around him and his family, I'm going to be respectful. You know?
Oh, well, that's nice of you. She plays semantics like all narcissists. If you know, you know. She does. Actually managed to get out to buy groceries this week. Good, Kaz. And I saw this lad pull note out of pocket and drop screwed up at the supermarket, so I picked them up. And then she looked like a crackhead. I have a feeling he's already divorced her on the way back from when he went away with family. Can you do it? Like, she doesn't need to be part of the divorce. He could just divorce her. Maybe he did, and I would kind of love that for her. I'd love for her to get back to Canada, and then he tells her, just to let you know, I divorced you because I said it 3 times. I'm sorry, but nobody that I've known, including myself, who have gone through a DV situation, don't come back and talk like that about the abuser. And they don't go out of their way to stalk them. That's the part. Like, we've all been in toxic relationships. A lot of us have been in bad relationships, right? Like, I'm not going to say I'm a DV victim. This is what happened to me. I was in a relationship and the guy got frustrated with me and he slapped me so hard across the face, it busted my lip and my lip swelled up. And I vowed to leave him that day. I made plans and I got the fuck out of there. I did, and I made myself a home in another city, and it was beautiful. I didn't stalk him. There was no me driving back to him and looking in the windows. There was no grocery hauls. There was no me bringing over weed for him. And that was one slap in the face. And I know not everybody's situation is like that, right? Some people have a hard time leaving. Some people have a really hard time leaving, and there's planning. But I'm talking about Foodie Beauty specifically. We're to believe that Nader was so horrible to her, abused her, da 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 da. But she kept going back over and over and stalking him. He broke up with her and said, "Do not come here," and she kept doing it. So I just have a hard time. I have a hard time with her story, right? And I do know with breakups, sometimes people do go back multiple times. It happens. I'm just saying, I don't believe her. If anything, I think they would both get drunk and high and they were both abusive and toxic to each other. Why else would she have done a threesome to try and keep him? Let's be honest. He is a professional scammer. They aren't divorcing. Um, Or he's okay, Diane said, or he's going to pretend they're still married to keep the money getting sent each month to Canada. Well, we do know when she was mad at him, she said something about his family, like, oh, they don't have a problem for me when I'm giving them money, right? Because weren't they calling her lazy, useless? I believe useless was the term they used. So we do know a benefit of keeping her around is money comes in. And it's hard times over there. And you do what you got to do during hard times. If I was in a place where I had to worry about feeding my daughter and how I was going to feed my daughter, maybe I would fucking scam. I don't know. People do desperate things in desperate times, right? I believe the dishwasher treated her badly. Anyways, I don't feel sorry for Foodie Beauty being scammed. I actually, it brings me much joy. Not a fan of Salah, just think she's a horrible woman. So she says the Middle East is too restrictive for her and she tries her best to behave. Well, you really don't do a very good job at that. All right, let me go full screen. Again, there was a lot of action happening in her chat. YouTube Lover was trying to rile people up to be mad at the reaction channels. It was a whole ordeal. Tracy was going on and on about being not being racist again.
The Middle East is just too restrictive for the type of person I am. Honestly, that's the truth. I'm going to admit it. Um, I try my best to behave, and I failed a lot of that in Kuwait. But the Middle East is just
You failed a lot of it in Kuwait. You're still failing. You are still failing. I do know she had a pause Kuwait rant, and I don't think I upload it, but she basically told them to sit and spin. That's a summary of the pause Kuwait rant. She said she misses parts of Kuwait and things about Kuwait, but pause kind of ruined it for her. So the gaining ground comes in and sends Foodie a super chat, and then she goes off on Farah, FFG. Her chat was talking about no madness. She called us all hags, and then I had to post her picture again. I'm sorry, were hags? Do you own a mirror, lady? Maybe you do, and it's just not big enough and you can't see every inch of you. There's a whole lot of you, and you're very bald, and you're very greasy. We can look at you and tell you have not washed one part of you for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. By the way, please, with some of the money you get, buy an exfoliant. Invest in your skin. Do something to make it look better. You are too big to look so unkept. I said what I said. You can't get away with that shit, Foodie. You can't. All right, so let's watch her rage about Farrah. On a side note, I want to say that I think Farrah is lovely, a ray of sunshine. I think she is so sweet. And Gaining Ground can say whatever the fuck he wants, but unfortunately, he ruined any case he had when he used Busy Little Bee as his, well, Busy said, Busy said. What I do know is if you spend 5 minutes of listening to Farrah, you will know she's not a dog hater, a cat declawer, an animal abuser. We know she doesn't hate mothers, women. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm sorry, I don't buy it. What I do know is Gaining Ground is hateful. The people he surrounds himself will lie about anything and everyone. And then they'll go in Foodie Beauty's chat and use her to make their case. Unfortunately, nobody believes Foodie Beauty. So what are you trying to do, Gigi? What are you trying to do? And another thing, this guy thinks he's like, I don't know. Like, you need to listen to him because he broke the news on garlic bread. Bitch, you did not break the news on garlic bread. I broke the fucking news on garlic bread. I said everything and you just repeated every fucking thing I said. Everything.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about, Teardrop. Like, what? Can you make sense when you're rambling or what? Oh, Kuwait. I did have some really good times there. Yeah. I really do love Kuwait as a country. It was really nice. The people from Pause can get bent. Honestly. I hope you're watching and I hope you hear that.
You hope the people from Pause get bent and you hope they're watching. I don't think they care now that you're out of Kuwait. You're somebody else's problem now.
And
I don't know. And in that spot,
Teardrop, that's what I thought. I'm like trying to make.
I don't really think it's a seed, but maybe it is. The only reason I don't is because she said the other day she's like, I have a huge pimple on my lip. Maybe she popped it. It's not there today, but it was so white. I mean, I don't know if I actually pay attention to the seeds of sunflower seeds when I eat them. Are they white, round, and pale?
But other than that, everything else was awesome. Yeah, I really had a nice time. People always treated us with respect and
Okay, I guess I lied when I said I didn't have this part because I do.
I have some really good memories there. It's a beautiful country. Like, they really, would swear a lot, and swearing apparently is illegal there.
Swearing is illegal in Kuwait. I'd be spending life in prison.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about here. Like, what? Can you make sense when you're rambling or what?
Oh, I could speed this up. It's a really long clip.
Oh, Kuwait. I did have some really good times there.
Hold on, you guys. So she was buffering a lot. I know it's annoying. Let's see.
Yeah. I really do love Kuwait as a country. It was really nice. I figured I'd pop in and say, hey,
She
Farrah,
goes
hello,
again.
YouTube lover. Gaining Ground.
There are no hair follicles on your lip for a pimple to form, so maybe it was a seed.
Thank you so much.
It's gone.
Yeah, she's something else. I was watching your expose game.
Hold on, let me refresh this clip because at this point she's not. Well, maybe it is just her.
Ground. If you want some funny friggin' reactions, go watch Gaining Ground.
He's funny now.
I'm telling you. Hey, Reezith. This woman is nuts.
I don't know. Oh, there he goes. I hear that Farrah Fiasco, the racist, homophobic. Wow, he called her a transphobic dog hater who owns a declawed cat, is watching. So figured I'd pop in and say, hey, Farrah. Oh, and hello, YouTube lover. What if she adopted the cat and it was already declawed?
She's been outed to have like this Kiwi Farms account that she denies, but
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna exit out of this clip really fast and go back in. It's driving me insane. I don't know that that's actually gonna fix anything. Probably not. Just we're gonna have to deal with it, okay?
it's
We're
been
just gonna have
outed and
to.
proven. She called. There's
Oh my gosh.
really such lovely people on the farms, isn't there? Like this is my problem with the farms. Like honestly,
Okay, you don't like the farms, but your new bestie gaining ground is a Kiwi farmer. He's on there. Isn't he Ask My Dominatrix?
I know they can't control everybody who's there, but there's some really vile people on there. There's
You know, I have to cough, but I can't because I have to worry
some people
about
who
it.
are actually
There we
intelligent
go.
and like just gossip and do proper analysis and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys.
But there's some people who are really demented, and she's one of them.
Why is Farah demented? It seems like she has a lovely life. Isn't she happily married? She has a great YouTube audience.
She has a declawed cat. Yeah, I hope she never talks about me with animals. That's
I learned
the
today
one with different wigs. I don't know.
Farah's chat is very nice, and it's a lot of like our people from in here that are also in Farah's chat. They're always very kind to anybody who comes in, very welcoming. It's like a
I
safe
don't even
space.
remember what she looks like. I think she sort of looks like a Who from Who.
She's prettier than you. Do you know she has hair and she doesn't weigh 600 pounds and her husband can carry her?
I don't know. She's a loser. That's all I know.
Hey, Nessa.
Hateful. You need to see some of the receipts, man. They're awful. If you're thinking of supporting this person, you should check out the receipts.
So I think Farah said that YouTube Lover is gaining ground, correct? And so they've been on a spiral about that.
You'll never find me anywhere calling anyone a sand N-word or an N-word, number one to begin with. Hey, Carefree.
I don't believe Farah said that.
Yeah. She's pretty hateful and stupid and disgusting. Yeah. She looks like a Who.
And you look like
Beautiful my
a
ass.
busted load most of the time.
Beyond hateful, yeah. And she talks like this. She has like the voice and personality of like I said, drywall. Celebrating someone's mom getting breast cancer because they voted Trump. Yeah, they're disgusting.
I don't believe it. We're supposed to believe that Farah celebrated somebody getting cancer because they voted for Trump. Why is she so nice to me? I'm sorry. This whole thing where we're just claiming everybody's racist and everybody's this and everybody that. If Farah was truly racist or felt whatever way, she wouldn't be so accepting of so many people.
Grounds channel. Can someone link Gaining Grounds channel? Tracy or Teardrop or somebody? Remember Farida? Yeah, I remember. Freedom of speech only exists as everyone's thoughts can be expressed. Freedom of speech is a government thing. Like you should have the right to criticize your government. You should have a right to criticize your government structures. You know, but on a private platform on my channel, freedom of speech doesn't always include hate. No, I don't think that hate should be. I don't know. Yeah.
Symbol said, see, I skipped past all this and just watched her chat. YouTube Lover is always nice to me. Then that day showed true mean personality. I'm sorry, Lily.
She said some nasty things. Yeah, all the receipts are on Gaining Grounds channel. There's his channel. And he's just a naturally funny guy. If you want to listen to reactions that are not like... Shit, hello? Sorry about that.
Friendly reminder, she's telling people if you want to listen to reactions that aren't hateful, wasn't he covering the essay of a 4-year-old at one point? That's not considered hateful? That's not considered disgusting?
Yeah. That's not true, Skull Panda. A lot of celebrities sue some T channels or tabloids for defamation. It happens. But I don't care. I'm not, whatever. I don't give a shit, honestly, what they say. I haven't looked at what they say in a long time.
Yeah, you're really coming across as not giving a shit. I mean...
Yay. I know. I don't get that either, Potted Meat. I don't get how people can go to bed and sleep like being nasty. It's not video. I think it's a live streams, Krista.
Yes, Gigi is out of line most of the time. He harasses women. That's his thing. How many times has Farah asked to just, be left alone? She doesn't cause any drama. She doesn't go around causing any trouble. It seems like she just hangs out on her channel and talks about Chantal. That's it, that's all. And then Gigi becomes insanely obsessed with people, just like his friend Busy. And then he goes down these weird spirals where he'll believe anything. I don't know if they just don't sleep and they go insane.
She'll either chat, she's extremely manipulative. She'll make a phony virtuous point and then follow up with right. I know exactly what type of person she is, never fooled me, she gaslights. Yeah, some people can see through the bullshit. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are not that bright who can't. And they're like the targets and easily manipulated, you know?
You mean you? You? Where people use your channel and your chat to push their agenda?
Juice from Toulouse. Juice is from Toulouse. Cheats awesome. True, Jen. Christina from Flint Projection, a new fragrance by Fairfield. Live has a recap of it all, including her second life crap. Oh, there you go. Yeah, live streams. She has Go World Fool. But most of the reactors in Go World are shit, just like her, so. I mean, none of them are virtuous, moralistic people. Like, no offense, but.
Yeah, everybody's doing better than you, and everybody has more peace than you. I don't see Farah doing 6 streams a day, screaming, raging, gorging out. I don't see her doing that. Yaba's chat's a fucking good time, 24/7. It's like one big party over there. You're the only one miserable. You're the only one still stuck.
Actually, extra offense. You know? I'm freaking hungry.
Yeah, Gaming Ground's obsessed with garlic bread right now. It's kind of insane.
What should I make in the meantime? Hag voices. Bunch of hags.
Here's the thing. It's one thing to talk about garlic bread being messy. Like, he's fucking messy. Like, nobody should date him. He's a liar. He's no different than Chantal. But like, who fucking cares about his lawsuits or if he owes money to Visa? Like, who fucking cares, right? I'm not trying to be mean, but Gaining Ground has even called, like, I think Garlic Bread City Hall, or a gym, and the places were calling Garlic Bread and saying, "Hey, this person's looking for your information." Like, that's a bit obsessed, right? Like, you can say he's a shitty person, he is, but it's a bit obsessed to call people's gyms or city halls or whatever else in the towns that they live in. It's a bit weird.
Like. That's why I can't be bothered by anyone revealing my camera slip up.
You should be very bothered. You have no business sitting around in lingerie ever. You should wear a potato sack 24/7. And you have no business lying about your long, luxurious hair when you have 2 strands and male pattern baldness.
Especially from someone like the Cackling Witch. Have you seen what she looks like?
Yeah, I
Serious
don't care.
question. It's a mix between Slimer, Danny DeVito, Peter Griffin. There's like a bunch of mixtures in there. You can't be bothered by someone like that. Who cares? Laugh at me all you want. At the end of the day, I know I still look better than you.
Thank you, Lily. It's very bad here at the moment. I'm sorry, Nessa. She is the only one begging for money. That part, too.
Looks aren't everything. At least, you know, a pack of cigarettes stuck in her throat. It's true. I dressed up as a decaying corpse for Halloween and they thought I was Farah.
That's fucked up. You know what this is giving? Gigi wants to look like Farah, and so does Chantal, and they're very jealous that they can't.
Oh, there you go, YouTube lover. I need a snack. I'm getting hangry. Kingu. I'm being factual. Hey, Scapegoat.
Factual?
I'm just being factual.
But you get that FFG still looks better than you, right? However you feel about FFG, whatever you say she looks like, she still looks better than you. And here's the thing, her audience doesn't care what she looks like. They just don't. They watch her for her, because she can be funny when she's not being cruel and mean.
Yes, because Danny DeVito as the penguin has those skinny legs. I don't have skinny legs. I'm just like a ball. I'm more like a egg without legs.
So she's saying FFG has skinny legs.
The year ago she showed herself, yeah.
True, Lily. It pours out. I think it cuts out right here. Let's keep going. I have so many more clips. I know I do. Salah just got home and he sounds like he's in a horrible mood and she makes fun of him. What a loving wife. Yeah, I mean, if my boyfriend just got home from work and he wasn't feeling well, I'd ask him what I could make him or if he wanted some tea. She's like, "Oh, I'm feeling better than you." All right, let's go full screen.
My mom is always like, "Do you want this lipstick, cutie? Because it smells like lipstick," and she hates that. I'm like, "Mom, you literally can smell it."
It's like she wants to eat the lipstick. I'm like,
I
Roxy,
know, Luke. Oh
hello,
my God.
gorgeous. Your stream was insane. Oh my gosh, I still can't get over it. That was better than TV.
Gosh. Farm Boy? When I go to Farm Boy, it's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be a spiritual experience.
Well, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Let me go this way. My mother.
Handsome Assyrian.
Hello. How are you?
Well, better than you, because you are sick. He's sick.
You only went upstairs.
Oh, she pushes the door open now. Just leave her, I guess.
You have more? You guys. Okay, really fast, Roxy. I need to share your channel. You guys, if you are down for some messy, interesting entertainment, I learned all about somebody that I had no clue who they were the other day, and it turns out, I'm sorry, Roxy, I don't know if you're cool with him today. He's a fucking creep. The Gamers Asylum, he's so weird. He's so fucking weird. Anyways, he got exposed on Roxy's stream. You start out believing he's innocent, and then you stay watching, and he's a fucking psychopath, in my opinion. In my opinion. Oh my gosh, Nicole, thank you so much for the super chat. The way some people take something and spin it into their own narrative and their own psychotic thoughts and spread it around the internet is absolutely insane. It is, Nicole. It is. Do you know that every day that I get to know you more, I feel so fucking bad at how big of a bitch I was to you before? I need you to know there will not be one day that goes by that I don't feel bad. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I love you. Roxy said, "Nope, Breezy, he's a scumbag." It's just so weird. He was definitely trying to okay. It's like he was trying to buy her. Like, who says I'm having a bad day, and so you just give somebody $700 or however much it is? "Oh, go get your nails done, a massage." Like, who has that kind of money? And, like, that's your employee. And then all the accounts, like, I just picture him sitting around all day on 20 different accounts, stalking Ivixie, who is way far out of his league. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I know all this stuff, but I learned about a bunch of it, and now I'm Team Ivixie. Fuck Gamers Asylum. I don't know. Goodbye.
I don't know how to operate any of the doors. Do Farm Boys have scooters?
If her stream, the stream is still up, right, Roxy? You guys go to that specific stream. Oh, I think it's did you change the title of it? Or is it still titled something about like Becky Boop or somebody else? I don't know. You'll think it's about somebody else, but it's like the longest live stream. But you will be entertained and drawn in for every second. Like, I did not want to leave her live stream. It was full of so much stuff. Far more interesting than Chantal, let me tell you. Lily, I'm an old hag. You are not. That is the most insane shit on my top of my sisters. On top of my sisters and my audience pranking me and making me crash out. I love to just live life and make people laugh. Like, she'll go to the store and people super chat funny things and embarrass her. She'll dance out at public in Niagara Falls. She goes on really scary rides and almost dies. She zip lines. She has like crazy stuff with her family that's really fun for me to watch. I don't know. I like family stuff, you know? There was a big part of my life where I avoided my family. Well, actually, I just wasn't welcome around them with my shit. But now I'm all about family. Anyways, it's a good time over on Roxy's channel. Please subscribe if you want a good time. You talking about the one where, yes, the one where you
My
expose
mom is always
gamers.
like,
Hold on.
"Do you want this lipstick, cutie? Because it
Hold on, Roxy. I might be able to find it really fast because I want to give them the specific link. It's so good. And you guys, this guy Gamers manages people in the LCU, but he's an absolute fucking creep. I'm sorry. And you'll feel the same way. I know it. Let me go to the live. Is it LCU sideshows? I think that's it. Okay, here's the actual link, you guys. It's about 4 hours long, but listen to it while you clean or get shit done, and your time will fly by. And I'm 50 years old, so I'm a crazy old hag that was once 399 pounds, close to death, and chose life. So I lost a lot of weight, and I'm living the best life ever. You're tiny. You're tiny, and I don't know if I've told you this, but I love your haircut. It kind of refreshed you. I don't know how else to say it. Please don't take that the wrong way. You know how some people get a haircut and it kind of makes or breaks them? Like you look like you walked out of a magazine cover. So stop calling yourself an old hag. Your hair like took 10 years off of you. I hope that you needed to hear that because you look so fucking good. So do not be down on yourself. And you did something amazing too. The fact that you were 399 pounds and now you could blow away in the wind. I mean, that took work. That took work. I could sneeze and you would fly away to another country. She's awesome, you guys. She's very strong. She's strong, she's able, and it's always a good time. I'm a huge Roxy fan. I am. I really didn't like, please don't take this the wrong way. I wasn't into like, and she's not part of the LCU anymore. Let me make that clear. I wasn't into LCU stuff. I really only found out who the people were because Chantal went on a panel. And then I found myself hate watching things, but I genuinely loved the shows that Roxy was on. I genuinely loved it. You weren't one of those people like constantly, give me money, give me money. Oh, you want me to do this? Oh, it's got to at least be $500, you know? Like you genuinely wanted to entertain. And I loved that about you. And I feel like that's been lost along the way over there. So, anyways, I'm happy you're not part of that anymore. Oxy Unfiltered, glad you chose the path. And I'm 57, I think more mature. You're 137 now. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you all. Yeah, the LCU fucked me up mentally, so I had to leave. It seems like it does that. I swear people I watched when Foodie Beauty went on, like their life seems like it's in shambles now. They look like they died 5 days ago, and they look miserable. And I don't know if there's an LCU curse, but it looks like it takes the soul out of people. So really, I don't know. I know people like they see money, and that's great and everything, but money isn't really everything if you're selling your soul for it. It's just not. Like, do you ever feel good about spending it when you had to degrade yourself? Or cancel on your family to show up for Keemstar. Anyways, these are the things that I think about. Let me refocus and get back to Foodie Beauty because she really fucking pissed me off here, okay? She goes on a rant, you guys, about how everything she's done is in the past. And so who cares about it and why do people still bring it up? Bitch, we bring up her past because she brings up people's past of 20 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever. But, you know, so people bring up her past. Same thing with her looks. I'll speak for myself. I used to not comment on her looks. I didn't. And then she started calling me ugly and fat and commenting on my chin. So now every single day, I just remind her that she's ugly too, you know? Don't mind me. Anyways, she pissed me off here. She essayed her best friend while drunk. No, we haven't all done that, Chantal. As long as she gets to bring up everyone else's past, we will continue talking about hers. So let me go full screen. Let me attempt to play this motherfucking clip. Oh. You know, one of these days, I'm going to sell my ass on the corner or something, and I'm going to get a computer that works with my attention span and will just go to things and will not argue with me. I'm really not going to sell my ass. I don't enjoy people that much, and I don't like to be touched by strangers. I don't even think I could be a stripper because if somebody tried to touch me, I'd kick them in the nose and break it. Oh, well, maybe it'll play. I think it's her this time because I'm scrolling through her chat. But why wouldn't I have just edited this out? Oh my god. Oh, is this where I realized I could press play?
Like,
Don't mind
if
me.
you had been through the weekend I had just been through, you would be a bit emotionally vulnerable too. And then drinking a whole bottle, like, whew, the flying bug, yeah. I let it out
What did she just go through again? Natter got with Dee Dee?
mostly on the people that deserve it, honestly. Whatever. We all have not proud moments, and it's in the past. Like, who cares now? Living in the
Yeah, Deranged Bunny said her past is from 3 weeks ago, that part. I come to Breezy for all my foodie beauty catch up and Twitter drama. Love this channel. Well, we love you too, Roxy. Thank you.
past, right?
Is your live tonight?
That's true. My lips are dry.
Can I ask you something, Roxy? And you don't have to answer, but I'm genuinely curious. What the fuck does Gamers Asylum do that he could just blow money on everybody he wants to hire? How, I mean, what does he do? Was he like a wrestler or something?
Horribly
He
abusive.
tries to
And I
act.
was being gaslit by those people, exactly. Like, in the worst way.
You had a threesome with them willingly. How are they gaslighting you?
You were awful. I was awful, an awful drunk too. I'll admit that. And my responsibility in taking accountability is never doing it again. Never. I'm not going to drink ever again.
Okay, you
Yeah.
guys hear that? She's never going to drink ever again. So we'll see what happens in Canada, because what I do know is an addict doesn't just change their ways without some sort of help, and she's gotten no help. She was a heavy drinker before. Do I believe she had she was an alcoholic? No, but I think she had a problem with alcohol.
No.
She sexually assaulted Pete's when she was drunk.
Yeah. We've all been messy drunks, I'm sure. Ugh.
I've been in jail. I've been embarrassed. I've woken up in a gutter. I've woken up on a lawn. I've said things I regret. I've made so many embarrassing drunk phone calls. Oh my gosh, I was the queen of drunk dialing. And I would call people and tell them all about what they did to me in the third grade. Seriously, I was that kind of a person. Anyways, somehow I've just magically never managed to sexually assault my best friends. So, yes, we've all been messy. We don't all go around committing SA. Fucking bitch. I'm an excellent drunk. Well, good for you, Tone. I'm a horrible drunk. I'm as messy as they could be. I'm embarrassing. I let all my hurt out that I carried in for a long part of my life. That's what it is. Like all this hurt that I didn't want to look at, that I didn't want to deal with, it would all come out when I was drunk. Every single time. I think I would start off happy, but then I would also drink shit like that was have you ever heard of an adios mother effer? I used to drink carafes of those. And that's pretty much every alcohol behind the bar, if I'm remembering correctly. Like I would mix really stupid things and drink a whole bunch of it. And unless I had cocaine on me, I was a fucking mess. And then it became a part I would do coke so I could drink more. I don't know, it was a whole cycle. Anyways, I somehow managed to go through dancing on top of bars, probably with tampon strings hanging out, but I still have never sexually assaulted anybody. So there's that. And Finger Guns Foodie did that. She blamed, she said the Uvalde shootings, the kids would have never been killed if their mother didn't send them off to school. She's been absolutely disgusting. There was people that she raged about during that time that didn't deserve it. And she says everybody deserved it. No. Arizona, scroll up, it's linked. I'm lucky to have a delicate little baby tummy that doesn't like the taste or burn of alcohol, but if you gave me jello shots, I wish I had a problem. Like, well, I obviously do have a problem with alcohol, but I wish it really did something to me, like gave me a horrible rash or did something so I'd never want to drink it. But no, it didn't do that for me. It gave me liquid courage that I just couldn't find anywhere else. Fondue says, keep giving Cutie your liquor money, Cliff. Suck that pig's gunt hard. She will take your money, but she's done defending you, bruh. I feel like I know that me talking about the gaining ground is going to start a shit show. But you know, he puts this stuff online. He went into Foodie Beauty's chat, so he is fair game. Hey, Fair Fiasco, I hear you're still watching while your chat is lying about me and being extremely homophobic. Shocking. Why don't you take this opportunity to play my receipts video for them? Because you're full of shit. And she's already proved that you're full of shit. You know, Fair is very classy. I think she's a classy lady, in my opinion, and Gigi just can't relate. He said, lying and saying a gay man is obsessed with children is very much homophobic, Farah. Play my receipts video, Farah. Play my video. Now's your chance to prove me a liar. You seem obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. You can this once and for all, Fair Fiasco, by playing my receipts video. Prove me a liar. Now's your chance. Why are you ignoring comments asking to play my receipts video, but not the other ones? You're crazy, Gigi. Play my receipts video, he sends a super chat. For your audience, Farah, now's your chance to prove me a liar. You're unstable, dude. Hussey doesn't even want anything to do with you, and that is the weirdest man to me on the internet. Well, one of them. If Hussey doesn't even want anything to do with him, that has to tell you something, right? Gigi isn't married to a woman. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think so. Does he need views or something? Always. Always. Behold the Canadian whore of Dara and her ultra modest nipple tassel abaya. I'm never going to be able to unsee that. Oh my gosh, we need to make a Foodie Beauty AI video with her swinging the nipple tassels around. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to be vaping later, so I'm going to go to Grok. They said, I know her nipples actually hang down to just above her second belly button, but let her dream. There's not a chance they're that perky, but I seriously can't unsee it now. And it's kind of wild because isn't it supposed to be modest? But now every time I see this, I'm just going to picture nipple tassels or like lights for your nipples in case you're in the dark so you can direct traffic. I don't know. Nipple headlights. Oh, there you go. If you're ever out in the wilderness nude, I don't know why you would be. You just plop on those lights and you can walk home. I would probably be nude out in the wilderness. That sounds like a good time. I want to frolic naked through the sunflowers. Anyway, she's been talking about rice for like 20 minutes. I tuned out during this part, and then I came back and she was eating. But before we get there, she flashed her living room again. I don't know, they were talking about how to make rice. She was asking how long you cook it for. For a woman that eats so much rice, how does she not know how long to cook it? Then she was talking about rice-a-roni. We were talking about all the different kinds of rice one can eat. Okay. So that's what we missed. I didn't clip it. I mean, I like rice. It's okay and everything. But like, do you eat and breathe and sleep rice? I've never met anybody who talked about rice for 20 minutes other than me right now on this rant. Anyways, her place is a dump. And no, I don't care for saying that. Um, she's talked about other people's home. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Here's the thing. She could make it nice, but she doesn't try. She doesn't even try. A woman's touch can really make something out of nothing. That's the best way I can describe it. We can make something look so pretty and fabulous on a budget. We can go to the Dollar Tree and get plates and make them look fancy. You know what I mean? We can really do things with our money and make it spread far and wide. You find things on sale, buy one, get one free, download an app and get an additional 15% off. Type in your email to get an additional 10% off that. That is what you do. She doesn't try. Her house is lacking a woman's touch, but he doesn't really want her to touch it anyways. And why would you not clean the walls? I would have a hard time with that. I don't know. I spend a lot of time in the house. I have a lot of family that comes over. I wouldn't want to live in a place with bullet holes and grease splatter from her nasty head. It's just, you know, and she chose this. She chose this. Huge dump. She has none. You can even buy cute couch covers. They exist. You could buy them on Amazon. I've seen them on Temu. I've seen them on Walmart.com. You could buy couch covers. And even if you want to like spruce your couch up a little bit, but you can't necessarily afford a new one, you buy a cute couch cover and you buy $5 pillows and you make it look brand new, right? She is a disgusting person and clean your house. She's there 24/7. Wouldn't you want to be in a clean home? Wouldn't you want to be? Anyways, Ray's Dactylian said Chantal is grateful she doesn't have a gullet like FFG does. Fucking LOL. They're twins. FFG weighs less than Chantal, and she has hair. And I'm not an FFG fan, but I give her that. She has one chin. Well, we're just going to give her one chin, okay? I'm going to be nice today. I was kind of a raging bitch for 2.5 seconds at one point during this live, so I'm going to be kind. She has eyebrows. She has two eyes and a nose and lips. She does look cleaner than Chantal. When I've seen multiple pictures, I can't see her pores. I'll give her that. And her hairline doesn't go to the back of her head like Chantal's does. There you go. I was nice today. I can feel good about myself. I still don't know. Was this a pimple she popped? I still can't decide. One minute it's a sunflower seed, the next minute I think it's the herp. This looks like a pimple, but then how would it be right there? Because somebody said there's no hair follicle. But if there's no hair follicle, well, a cold sore is a different thing. So maybe it's a cold sore. I don't know. What I do know is why would you sit around with that on your fucking lip? I wouldn't. I know you're not supposed to pop, but like I can't go to the Target or the Walmart with a big giant pimple on my nose, on my lip, or on my forehead, just greeting everybody. Because then when you go to check out and you feel like, when they're saying, oh, your card, and they give you the total, you pass them your card, then you feel like they're staring at your lip, right? I don't know. I'm a popper. That shit has to go. It has to go. It's not going to explode while I'm trying to shop. Anyways, these are some comments. These are some comments that Freya has enjoyed, and I was enjoying reading them. So this is all about Chantal. Someone said, damn, she's Kirby. She is! She inhales everything like Kirby does. And the more she inhales, the bigger she gets, but she doesn't float. And she's not as cute. Kirby's cute, is he not? I think he's adorable, but she is like Kirby. That is what I will say. I had this Kirby game on my Nintendo and I couldn't pass this one arcade level and I never played it again. There was like a week straight I tried to pass it. And I remember this level specifically. It was so fun, but there was something I couldn't figure out. It was some stupid arcade level and I chucked it and I never played it again. There you go. There's my childhood trauma, chucking a Kirby. A group of lol cows is called a shame. I love it. Shame, shame. All right. She eats her money. She carries her wealth on her body. I like that one. Young and the Breathless. Did you guys have a mom who loved her soap operas? I remember, oh my gosh, I used to pretend like I didn't like it, but me and my mom, so my mom loved The Young and the Restless, All My Children, and The Bold and the Beautiful. And I would get so into it, but I loved it because we could miss like 3 weeks for whatever reason. It didn't record. I don't know. We could miss 3 weeks and then you watch it and you dive right back in and it's nothing has changed. It's the still story. It's the same storyline. Who did I remember I loved Erica Kane. She was my favorite on All My Children. How about you? People need to stop comparing her to cute critters as she is not true. Why did FFG shave her head? Did she? Hold on, let me look again. Did she really shave her head? I think there's a ponytail going off to the side. I don't think she should do the side pony anymore. Yeah, because I think there's a ponytail there, but it's on the side of her head. I don't think it's shaved. It's slick back and off to the side. No, that's her side pony. Yeah. I had to go back and check. I'm like, wait, was it shaved? Oh, it looks shaved to me, kind of, but it's not. FFG mostly does side pony. Well, she has hair to do it. Young and the Breathless. I feel like I need to make a thumbnail for tomorrow, soap opera style. Bamboozled said, I don't do that with pizza till the third date. Pocahontas Lynn said, this feels like when couples are fighting at my register. Sorry about the impending divorce, but your total will be $21.39. When I did retail, sometimes I would work at stores at the mall during Christmas. You would get some interesting people. You would. One time I had a drunk guy throwing money at us behind the counter. That was weird. That was very odd. Anyways, all right, more clips. I left for a bit and came back to her eating chicken and sucking her fingers. I don't know how much of this we're going to see. I guess press one when you want to abort because, I mean, she's sucking her fingers and eating fried chicken. I could speed her up. That might help.
Yeah, people who just hide, right? They hide
Maybe
because
we
they
should
know
watch.
there's
I think
people like them that will do that kind of thing. So whatever.
Okay, what I do know is her chat was saying everybody's talking about Chantal while hiding behind their profile pictures. For one thing, I'm hiding behind Chantal's profile picture. For two, I'll just say this. I'm not one of those people. I don't need to hear how pretty I am 24/7. I don't need validation. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't. Like, and here's the thing. I feel like Chantal does. Chantal and Amberlynn need people to tell them they're not gaining weight, that their hair looks so good, their skin is glowing, that they should eat a fifth cheeseburger. I don't like that. I don't like a bunch of eyes on me. I've never been that way. In high school and junior high, when I'd have to stand up in front of the class and read a report, I'd fake sick, fake an emergency, or I'd break out in a rash on my chest because I would get so nervous. So nobody's sitting around self-conscious about what they look like, Foodie. Some people like a level of privacy. It's not like I'm anonymous, but it's just I feel more comfortable. I do. And I'm never going to feel bad about that.
What you do?
Rachel's video comes out at 1 p.m. Rama's back. Hello, Rama. Please don't ask me to speak about any cause or anything, okay? Let's just start fresh. I just want to talk shit about Chantal today. She eats like she's never seen food. See, I think she eats like she's worried somebody's going to run in and steal all her food.
You want more chicken? Eh? Here. Hey, Becca.
Would you give your cat greasy fried chicken?
These are airlines.
She's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to watch it at
You
1.
could have streamed the renovations. Yeah, it was so much. Like, man. That's why. Because the people who lived here, like, awful.
Do you see how fast she eats? Okay, I have questions to you in the chat. When you're eating, are you that person who chews their food 32 times or however many times you're supposed to chew? I'm definitely not. Maybe like a 20 times, a 15. I chew it enough, okay? But there's not one point where a whole fry goes into my mouth and down my throat. There's not one time that's happened. Well, actually, it's happened one time when I was gonna take a bite or something. and then I laughed and did something and it flew back, and that actually might have been a chip. Anyways, but at no point other than that does a fry just disappear.
I was so hungry.
Just type Rachel. Hold on, do you guys need the link? I don't even remember if I subscribed to Rachel, but I guess now is a good time to go. Rachel Amberlin. I remember I subscribed to Lazy. I found her. All right, I'm going to share her channel, you guys. It's at 1. I will be watching it. Let me turn my notifications to all. Oh, wait, let me share first. All right, so Rachel, Rachel's been the hot topic. Why can't I share it? You're so cute. Thank you. I've choked before, not messing around. I'm a mouth breather, so I choke all the time. I choke when I laugh. I choke when I cry. I choke just breathing. I'll probably choke and die. Oh, there you go. I rhymed for you. I choke and I fall. Oh, and when I wear jeans, I get caught on everything. I do. The loop, I'll get stuck on handles, on doors. I'm not the most graceful individual, but I can ride an electric scooter. My balance is good on that. I can bodyboard. My balance is good on that. But you don't really have to have balance to bodyboard. You're just you kind of do. You have to stay on there. Anyways, I have balance when I need it, but not in everyday life, okay? I have grace. Well, no, I don't. None. I'm not a graceful gazelle. I'm a mess. The link. There you go. And then people yell at me and told me I need to put meat on my bones just because I don't inhale my food. Yeah, that's a tough one. You want to be polite. You want people to still invite you to dinner. Was that a hair of thread stuck to her hand that she just ate? Okay, you guys let me know. Or cheese. Anyway, she's eating hair through the call to prayer. All I know is it was stuck to her hand. She finds chicken in the couch. So this is a good time. All right, let me know if it's a thread or if it's cheese or what it is. I think it takes a minute to get there, or like a second. Cindy. Wait, did you see it? I think it's right here. Hold on. I really don't want to hear this sound again. No offense. But is it over here more? I blinked again and then I missed it. Oh no. Play, motherfucker! Listen, buddy. I'm not in the mood. I can't play it. So you will never know if it's a string or a thread or a cheese. Motherfucker! Oh. You know what? I don't like you. I don't like Chantal and Sprawn. I think you are very rude. I don't like your personality. I don't like your level of pettiness. Fuck you. I'm done. Rant over. Do you see it? Okay, well, I'm not going to try to get it back, but what was it if you happen to see it? Are you on Wi-Fi? I am. Because you were going in and out a few minutes ago. I am. I'm on my Wi-Fi. I don't know. I just don't think that it likes me. My Wi-Fi doesn't like me. My laptop doesn't like me. My dog bullies me. I'm gonna write a country song. It's probably one of Celeste O'Hare's. I'm triggered by her just laying there eating. It's gross. It is. So touching her face with her greasy hands, a piece of rice flies out of the abaya. She's eating like an actual pig. I think she found chicken in the couch. And this is not unheard of, you guys. She found a pineapple in her couch in Kuwait. That was a real thing. But again, I have to upload this stuff to Twitter. So when I go back in to screen record her some more, there could be things I'm missing. So if she didn't find this chicken in the couch, you can correct me.
Just finished my rice. Oh, there's that piece of chicken that you were crying about. What is that?
Well, if it was in your couch, it probably has hair and ass cheese on it. Someone asked her if she'll explore Syria.
Very delicious.
Ugh.
And there's tons of chicken left for soup or whatever.
When you eat greasy things, can you stand to touch your face? I freak out. I do. I used to have really bad acne as a teenager. I was on Accutane, and it took me forever to fix my skin. So, like, I can't really even stand people touching my face. I feel like I'm a fanatic about washing it. I'm a fanatic about skincare these days. I don't want it congested. I don't want a pimple. I couldn't just eat greasy food and then touch my face and my hair. I would flip out. I can't eat greasy food, Naughty Box said. Why is she using her hijab as a napkin? That part too, isn't it supposed to be a sacred garment? She treats it so disrespectfully. I mean, she's used it to strain, what was it, cheese or soup or something before. She uses it to hide behind it. She doesn't actually wear it to be closer to God or because she wants to be modest for God or whoever. She's doing it to hide the chins, and now we know what they look like. So there's no even real point to her wearing it. Okay, let's keep going. I have another clip. More rice. I'm not gonna play this. Okay, she's just eating more rice. She's very happy to be eating, but it's temporary. I think she becomes a bitch again, if I'm remembering correctly. Or she falls asleep in the middle of this stream. Oh, this is where she falls asleep. So she eats, and then there was like 10 seconds where she was asleep. I left for a second, came back, and the stream was gone. So I don't know if she actually fell asleep.
Have I been live?
I don't
Like
know.
3 hours? I want to have, I want to make. Hey, Twizzler!
And then she goes to sleep. That's pathetic. She's like a literal baby. She's fed and goes to sleep. And she shits her pants too. I mean, yikes. Well, I think we need to leave on this, you guys. I want to leave on Nicole's video where she's belly dancing. Not Nicole belly dancing. It's Foodie Beauty belly dancing. I think that's all I have as far as her stream from today. If she does anything, I'll try to come back. If for whatever reason, see, I have a hard time when she goes live at like 3 p.m. because the kids are coming home from school. So it's easier for me to screen record and then cover it the next morning. Because I don't necessarily like, my daughter knows that I cuss, right? She doesn't like it, but I don't necessarily want my daughter and my nephews to be in the living room and I'm like, that's fat cunt. You know, I would feel like a piece of shit. I just would. So if it's after 3:30, we'll come back in the morning. I am going to be streaming the whole weekend, so we're not taking a day off this weekend that I'm aware of. Anyways, thank you guys. Wait, before we watch this, let me thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Fuck you, Foodie. Thank you, Moonface, for the super chat. And Nicole, that was so sweet of you. I love you guys so much. And Nicole made this, you guys. Let me go full screen. Start it from the beginning. Oh, I do have to speed it up so I could get around the copyright. Hold on one second. Don't leave yet. You have to see this if you haven't. Sorry, there's always like a long, drawn out thing before I press play. Off we go!
Please give me some money. Please give me some money. I ain't crying when I walk in the spot. Yeah, this is what they say. Okay. An old dirty man that thinks it's old me. Got a disaster in my pants and I ain't scared to show it. Show it. Show it. Show it. I'm sexy and I'm homeless. I'm sexy and I'm homeless. When I'm at the mall, I'm in the bathroom trying to clean my ball. When I'm at the beach, I'm in the brown bag trying to tan the sheets. This is how I roll. Got a cardboard box that I call home. I keep semen in the jar, baby, don't be jealous. No shoes, no shirt, cause I'm fucking homeless. Girl, look at my body. Girl, look at my body. Girl, look at my body. I ain't trying. too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And I'm too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan, New York, and Japan. I'm too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party. The way I'm disco dancing, I'm a model, you know what I mean? And I do my little turn.
I love you guys. Happy Friday, everybody. Make good choices, good memories, and I will probably see you tomorrow morning. Bye, you guys. I love you. I can't end it. It's not letting me. Well, we might be stuck here. And motherfucker! Oh my god. I have to pee. I can't end it. I'm hitting end. Okay, well, you might hear me rage before it actually ends. Listen, you stupid fucking cunt. I'm very grateful for you, but I'm sick of you and your back talk.